Well, I know a lot of people dream about a remodeling project in their home, especially for their kitchen. But one thing that keeps them from moving forward is a bit of fear about the unknown. How long does the process take? How does it work? When do we begin? Linda Owens is an expert in remodeling kitchens at her company, CabinetWorks Kitchens. That's all they do. She's here to take the mystery out of kitchen remodels. Hi, Linda. Nice to have you here.
Hi, glad to be here.
It is true that people sometimes are so afraid of pulling the trigger that they don't.
That's exactly right.
And how should they start that process, Linda, to take some of that fear and mystery away?
Well, the first thing they can do is call us, 614-294-4646.
Pick up the phone is as easy as that.
Yep, and we'll kind of explain the process to them, kind of go over what it is that we do, what we can do, what we can't do. After that, then we can arrange to give them an estimate. That's probably the first thing. Find out, you don't have any idea how much it is. It could be this much, it could be that much, who knows? So, and we don't know either until we look at their kitchen. So that's one of the things that we can do is schedule either to have somebody come to their home. We can do that during the day, we can do an evening, we can do a Saturday. We try and be convenient for them. Or they can come to our showroom. And if they come to our showroom, we can show them what the different doors look like, because we have doors made up. And obviously coming to the showroom, you can see more than if a salesman comes and carries a little satchel with him.
And we have some pictures now of what is in your showroom and what you can offer folks. And obviously, you're right, you can see a lot more availability of different options that people have.
Right. And then from that point, if you see something that you like, again, we can arrange for somebody to come out. We'll bring some of those samples out with them. We'll measure your kitchen for you and we'll figure an estimate. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can bring your measurements. They have to be just rough at measurements. We're not going to make anything from that.
Here.
Yes. All we're going to do is give them a ballpark figure. They can bring us some measurements. They could bring us some pictures. Pictures work wonderfully because, you know, you can look at it and kind of judge a little bit. That way we can go over the kitchen with them, ask them some questions, and we can at least give them a ballpark figure so that a lot of that fear then goes away, because now you can say, okay, well, I have an idea now how much this is going to cost. Let's pursue this further, or, okay, I got to wait for a while.
Or in your case, too, they don't have to do everything that they possibly thought that they needed to do. You can help them say, well, this is going to improve the cost of resale. And if you do this, and
right,
you can do it at another time. Maybe a year later, you do the other part.
Exactly. And we have done that a lot of times where we'll look at the options. Okay, refacing is going to cost you less money than all brand new cabinets. Or maybe I just want to reface them now, and next year I'll put in a countertop. Or I want to do a countertop now, and next year I'll do the refacing. We can do it however you want to make it fit into your budget.
You mentioned refacing. Explain how that works so that, as you say, there's not a big tear out or renovation project.
There is not. Refacing means that we just build you new doors, new drawer fronts. We cover the face frames and the sides of the cabinets so they look like whatever you pick out for the new door. So you can change from as drastically as changing from oak cabinets to white cabinets, or if you had white cabinets now, you could change them to be cherry. And
we're showing some before and afters. You know, a change of cabinets really can change the look of a kitchen.
Exactly.
Because the cabinets take up so much space in the kitchen. They're the big part of what it is.
Exactly, and that's where the cabinets and the countertops are where you get your wow factor out of a kitchen. And if it's something that you're thinking about down the road that maybe I might be selling this house in 5 years, you know that you got to redo the kitchen before you get to that point. You might as well do it now. It's going to be cheaper now than it is later. It's also going to be that you can enjoy it now instead of finishing it and then go, okay, I'm moving.
I'm with that philosophy too. In fact, I've used that on my husband several times. We need to do this so that I can enjoy it before we ever sell. You know, that's a good strategy.
Exactly.
We're heading into the holidays, and people might think maybe it's not a good time to do this because it won't be done before the holidays.
If you decide now, we're getting close, very close. You need to decide now if it's something you want to do before the holidays. The other thing is you got to keep in mind that probably most generally in January is when our materials go up in price. So if you want to save some money, let's look at least getting it ordered now before the end of the year.
And in order to do that, you have an offer for our daytime viewers.
I do. Anybody that calls us as a new customer and wants to come and take a look at wants us to look at their kitchen and give them an estimate, we'll give them 10% off for mentioning daytime.
Mentioning daytime, just say, you saw it here, as they say.
Exactly.
Linda, thanks. Nice to have you.
Thank you.